Hello everyone, this is a battle against BlackSpottedZebra, or if you're particular, BlackSpottedZebra, because God knows America is the only place with a different dialect for languages. I mean, gosh, everybody knows that Spanish is exactly the same in every single country it's spoken in. Among other languages that are all exactly the same in every country they're spoken in. Quebec French, same thing as regular French. Anyways, that stuff just happened. Out comes an Alakazam. He's going to focus blast my Skarmory, and I'm going to live because Skarmory is Skarmory. And it wouldn't be anything else if it wasn't Skarmory. Anyways, as you can see, I'm using the same team I used against Lizardon. And now he's going to switch out from the Focus Blast not being able to kill me and me being able to just roost off everything. So he's going to go out to his Dusk Noir as I set up South Rock, because I knew I could take another hit and then die afterwards, but whatever. Decided to go out to my All-Terrain vehicle, and he reveals that he is a curse set because I don't pay attention to things usually, but this is apparently one of his signature Pokemon. I didn't exactly know that until after I've thought about it for a little while, but, well, not really a signature poke, just something he's used before, and I've seen people use it against him, or something like that. Other way around. Anyways, the Suicune comes out on the Fire Blast because Suicune just loves taking Fire Blasts. Just look at it. It's called Ice Fluff because it's fluffy ice. You know, like a snow cone. Except it's not water type and not really anything related to ice. But hey, that's never stopped the Pokemon community before, and that's never really stopped Game Break before either. So it's going to calm mind up. Just going to go out to my Rotom because there are still no ores. I have to figure out something to do to get rid of this ice. And he does get rid of it for me by going out to his Alakazam, which is named Shazam, which I could make other references to things that are not things that I know of exactly, but hey, I'm not going to. I'm going to Thunderbolt this Alakazam, and it's going to take it because Alakazam does that, but I get the Paralyze, which is rather unfortunate on his end, but I miss my Hydro Pump here, and he hits himself in Confusion, so Hex is just going all over the place today, as it does all the time. We all know that hacks is something that you just had to deal with sometimes, and sometimes it just ends up destroying you. So he realizes that I have Thunderbolt and Hydro Pump, and I'm probably going to go for one of those, so he brings out his Breloom. As I go for a Confuse Ray, and I think he knows my entire set by now. I can't remember if I have a fourth move or not. Well, of course I have a fourth move, I just can't remember what it is. So he's going to Substitute as I sit in here and eat leftovers, because I'm a washing machine, and we all know that you stick your leftovers in a washing machine and not a refrigerator. That makes total sense. Out to my Roserade as he tries to Leech Seed, and he is going to try and stay in here to hit me with Spore, because we all know that Spore and Breloom are like peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and jam, depending on where you're from, because God knows us Americans. So he's going to Focus Punch as I go out to my Skarmory. I almost said Breloom, I don't know why, because I'm facing a Breloom, but hey. I'm going to take that Focus Punch like I sort of can take it. And thankfully my Roserade was actually Natural Cure there, because if not, he would have broken Sleep Claws, but you can look at the bottom of the screen to see whether or not something is statused. So I'm going to go back out to this thing, because I know he can't really do much to it. Besides the fact that Focus Punch is an easy 2-hit KO, I think? Yeah, definitely. But it's not going to be a 2-hit KO because I have a secret weapon, and that secret weapon is Giga Drain, which can surprisingly take out his substitutes, which is not really expected, because you wouldn't expect a grass move from a grass type to take out a grass's sub. But I know that Breloom does not have the most solid defenses in the entire world. I'm going to just keep staying in here and doing stuff as he goes out to his Alakazam, and I'm going to Giga Drain it and get some health back with a crit that probably, definitely did not matter. Probably definitely are two words that you should never use together. Just saying. Out comes a Chandelure. It is going to lure me into switching because I only have one layer Toxic Spikes up, which kind of sucks in some opinions, but in other opinions it's completely okay. So I'm going to take the bait of him going for not Fire Blast and go out to my All-Terrain vehicle again. But he decides to go for the Hidden Power, not very effective. I'm guessing it is Ice, because what else would it be? It's either Ice or Flying, I don't know. It's obviously something that would have hit super effective on my Roserade. I was kind of being afraid of it being Fighting, but it wasn't. So I'm going to Earth Power instead of going for other moves, because Earth Power would hit the Chandelure and it would also hit the Suicune, but Suicune has different opinions and wants to kill me off with the Hydro Pump, as he dies himself to Toxics. not really toxic, but, you know, toxins. I mean, we all know that poison is a bad thing to have if you're alive. Well, sometimes. It can be a good thing, I think. I don't know. Anyways, as I say anyways a million times, because I want to go back to that self-narrations and stuff. Now I'm going to go back out to my still knowers, thinking that Shadow Ball would not be able to do that much, and then I could take another one, but we find out otherwise in this instance of events, unless I'm mistaken, because I didn't exactly watch the entire video back through before I started narrating. I do not take it, because I can remember stuff from when I streamed this, because I haven't played Pokemon since this, because I haven't had the opportunity to. Anywho, out comes the Dusk Noir again, because it wants to do all sorts of things to my Skarmory that are involving of pain-splitting, cursing, and other things that it can do. However, it cannot really curse at the moment because it would kill itself, or be close to killing itself. I'm going to Roost now because I don't think about the whole pain split thing, I guess, or I think he is going to go for different moves. He decides to substitute, and at this point I can understand what kind of moveset he is, because if he curses and then goes for substitute, he's going to be at really low HP, and then he can pain split to get back up. Although the effectiveness of the set may vary depending on your opponent and the Pokemon they have out. So I'm going to whirlwind him away into his Chandelure, and this is about the point where I started watching the battle again. And he's going to go back out to his Dusknoir because he feels that Dusknoir is the best choice to go out to his Dusknoir to take out this Skarmory as he goes for a Nightshade now. And things are going to get rather nasty here if you want to pretend that that is actually what's going on. He's going to Pain Split. I'm going to gain back 1 HP. Woohoo. I'm going to whirlwind him away into his Breloom, where he is going to do what a Breloom does best, and Spore. Because Breloom just loves playing them computer games, especially Spore, which also came out on consoles, but who cares about the console versions, honestly. A lot of people do, actually. But that's not important, because I never played Spore, and I don't have the intentions to play Spore, and I think the entire Spore fad died out a long time ago. Giga Draining to take out his sub, and then dying to a Focus Punch, because, surprisingly, this Breloom has the prowess to take out my oddly EV'd Roserade, which, I don't mean that lightly. It is very oddly EV'd, but it is working out for me, so I'm going to go out to my Nidoran now, which I mean, it's a fitting nickname, but it's not supposed to be nicknamed that, so I don't know what to do about that. Breloom is going to try and substitute because I guess there really wasn't anything else for him to do. He could have gone for the Leech Seed, but it wouldn't have changed the result of the battle, really. I'm going to kill him off with a second Psyshock, and that is why Timid Azelf sucks. But he's going to go out to his Dusknoir and Dead Rocks. So that was a good game, BlackSpottedZebra. I don't have anything else to post right now, so hope you guys enjoyed my little tangents, and hopefully this narration was better than the ones I've done previously. Because I recall yesteryear's narration being very sad-sounding, I think, is what somebody explained it as in the comments, which I agree with. However, if you want to leave comments, likes, and all the other stuff, feel free to. Or if you want to dislike the video and leave a negative comment trolling me or something, then please be my guest. However, it depends on your definition of trolling, because people seem to have gotten that wrong over the years.